Aaron Rodgers on Sunday talking about the possibility of adding OBJ. Look, if you wait until he's healthy, you're waiting too long. He's currently cleared for non-contact activities. If you wait until he's 100%, he's already going to have signed with another team. So, for today's draft, the teams that we believe should be making the run at signing Odell Beckham Jr. as he gets closer and closer to an expected return, Chris, of the middle of November. Just like last year, he signed with the Rams on November 11 and got up to speed and really helped fuel that Super Bowl run, and you and I both believe would have been the Super Bowl MVP quite possibly if he hadn't suffered that ACL.
The Rams coaches believe it. They've said it to me flat out. He was going to be the MVP. The way they were playing, the way the game was shaking out, they had plays that were going to be big trouble for Cincinnati with OBJ. It's a shame.
Scored the first touchdown of the game, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
There's a chance that I don't, but he did have a touchdown of the game. All right, you're up first. Round one. Teams that should sign Odell Beckham or that he should be trying to sign with. However we phrase it, where we think he should end up.
I'm going to go with the one I've been saying. I said it going into break. I'm going to go with Buffalo as the number one option there. I'm one that goes, don't go to L.A., OBJ. Don't do it. They're not on my list during this draft because I'm going to say it ain't going to be good. If they get in the playoffs, they're going to limp in as like a 9-8 football team. That's what it's going to be. Buffalo, yes. Hey, Gabe Davis, health has been an issue, right? And I still look at them and go, well, they could use one more legit weapon on that offense. There's nothing wrong, and there's nothing against the law to do that there, especially in the AFC where we know there's going to be some firepower in the AFC playoffs, definitely. You know, I know you'd like McCaffrey there. Their running backs are pretty good. They're playing pretty good. I'm going to say the Buffalo Bills. I think he'll fit the system, and I think, you add him with Gabe Davis and Diggs, you become the most explosive offense in football for sure.
And, the other element to this is by signing him, you keep him away from someone else that you may then have to deal with in the postseason.
Yes.
So
I think
there's a reason for getting dibs because there's only one OBJ. I'll still say the Packers.
Yeah.
It should have been the Packers last year. It should be the Packers this year, especially this year without Devontae Adams. They need someone who's going to attract other attention and open up that passing game. You've been saying it. It's dink and dunk. It's not sustainable. It's why they're losing games. They're in too many close games, and the games aren't going their way. They need to be able to break games open like they used to.
Yeah.
They need OBJ.
I don't disagree. They're probably the team that needs him more than anybody. And one, just to give Rodgers some confidence and some guys that can stretch the field a little bit, and not always be like, oh, hey, dink and dunk. Oh, wait, they're all over our dink and dunk. Now I'm just going to throw a go route and hopefully put it right on the money and we'll make it happen. That's kind of their extent of their explosive plays. There's no plays called to be explosive, Mike. That's what bothers me. And I think that's Rodgers and LaFleur together there. There's no natural aggressiveness within the rhythm of the offense. Well, I'll go to Kansas City. I'm going to throw him in there. I am. Again, I think the other night, one thing that I wanted to talk about yesterday, we didn't get to it, is the Raiders played a little bit more man-to-man than I've seen teams play against Kansas City. And it was the first time I went, this is a night where Tyreek Hill would have scared them out of some of those defenses, for sure. And they don't have that guy right now. They still seem to make McCole Hardman that guy. And I want to go, man, I think Valdez-Scantling's faster than McCole Hardman is right now. You need to make him that guy. But they certainly can use him because we know they're going to throw the ball around 40 times a game always.
How about them Cowboys? Let me tell you, Dak comes back. CeeDee Lamb is still kind of tentatively settling into that number one role. You add OBJ to that, and the Cowboys are good this year. Oh, boy, that could be very interesting in Dallas if they could pick up OBJ. One more round of the draft of the teams Odell should sign with. He gets to choose, and he needs to choose the right horse. He did it last year. Will he do it again this year? Chris, who do you have in round 3?
Yeah, I'm a little up in the air here. I mean, the Giants need him, but if I was Odell's friend, I'd go, well, don't sign with the Giants. I'm not sure that offense can really get going and throw the ball the way you need it. I'm going to throw a different one out here. There is one team, of course, and I'll let you have them. I think you'll go there next. I'm going to go the Baltimore Ravens. I've seen enough to go, if I'm a receiver, I'm down to go play with Lamar in that offense. The way Lamar's throwing the football around the field and doing that and reading coverages and everything, you'll get the ball plenty, and I think you'll be the number one guy there for sure. I'm going to throw the Ravens in the mix. I didn't expect to, but I'm going to do it.
I'm going to throw you a curveball because if the goal is to go get on the train that is most likely to win the race, and I know I'm mixing up all my metaphors here. I'm going to the San Francisco 49ers.
Ooh.
Despite my concerns about Jimmy Garoppolo as an accurate quarterback, can you imagine some of the things that Kyle could cook up with OBJ in that offense, Chris?
What? Yes, that would be scary.
And wouldn't Kyle love to stick it to Sean McVay by plucking OBJ away from him?
I don't think there's any doubt. That would be, and there's been major interest with the 49ers and Odell Beckham Jr. going back to his days of we might trade him from the Giants. So, I don't think that would be out of the realm of possibilities. The 49ers are always looking to add a superstar to their football team. They just haven't been able to pull it off here the last few seasons.
And they are moving toward being high-level contenders in the NFC. And again, that's what Odell Beckham Jr. should be looking for.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.